fam, Alexxa Reigns here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Golden Girl series, this time with season 7, episode 7, titled Dateline Miami. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this particular episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, that's completely fine. You can support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and joining our membership program. So without any further ado, let's get into our episode. Woo! Okie doke.
I'm in heaven.
Ooh.
My heart beats so that I can.
Oh, is she in love?
What are you all looking at?
She in love.
You.
You're in love.
So happy about? If I know my Dorothy, there's only one thing that makes her this happy.
She in
You're
love.
going back to Shady Pines?
No. She in love.
No, you moron. She has a date.
Is that true, Dorothy? Do you have a date tonight?
Yes.
Rose, I mean, that's an awfully personal question. Yes!
Oh, good God. Dorothy Zbornak has a date on a Saturday night and Blanche Devereaux does not? That sounds like an idea for a Stephen King book.
Stephen King.
So happens I'm having dinner with Dr. Lee Kagan, a medical corporation.
Our Dr. Kagan. The Dr. Lee Kagan I love more than life itself. But I've been disrobing in front of Dr. Kagan for 3 years. Why would he ask you out when he's seen the promised land?
Oh.
I really don't know. Too many squatters?
He's not picking you up? What kind of guy doesn't pick up his date?
Oh, no, we just decided to meet at L'Auberge. It's no big deal.
Oh, wait just a minute. This whole thing is a trick, isn't it? You're just trying to make us think you're going out with Dr. Kagan.
I am not lying. You're just jealous about the fact that I have a date on a Saturday night and you don't.
Oh, Saturday night kid stuff. Get lucky on a Tuesday morning, then call me.
Well, I'm off. If you need something to keep you occupied tonight, Rose, why don't you take out a good book and see if you can find Waldo?
I've never liked her.
Any man who doesn't pick a lady up at her home for their date is a jerk. Plain and simple. Well, yeah, he's obviously a jerk.
Well, he's taking her to L'Auberge. Jerks love that place.
Really?
I went there once with the biggest jerk in the whole world. I'm just starting to get back in the social scene. And it isn't easy. There are just so many jerks out there.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm so normal, I'm dull.
Oh, you're not dull. I mean, compared to not dating at all.
Rose.
Is he a serial
Maybe
killer?
I shouldn't say this because someday I hope to be a Supreme Court justice, but you are quite a babe.
Do you come here a lot?
Oh, no, not really. I don't have much of a social life.
So, this is where you bring your cheap fake blonde floozies. John, you disgust me, and as far as I'm concerned, we're through. Oh.
Oh shit, he had another
Who
girl?
is that?
My sister.
Lies.
Alan, please talk to me. You haven't answered my calls. You don't answer my letters. Alan, please. What can I say? What can I do to get you back?
How many women? Wait.
Nickname.
Oh, you just a whole liar.
Susan, please. This is not the time or the place.
My hair. I'd even dye it that color. If they still make that color.
Damn.
Susan, it's over, and you have to accept that. And a word of warning, I haven't graded your final exam yet. So I've had a couple of bad relationships with women. That's not so unusual. Now, where is our waiter?
Is he one of your exes?
Well, Peter.
Ooh, another ex.
We just swing the way the wind blows, don't we? You disgust me.
Ooh.
After the way you've treated me, I should scratch your eyes out.
Oh my God.
Call me.
He must be really good in bed if they keep coming
Poker
after
buddy.
him. Lies.
You know, I don't think this dinner was such a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Rose, please
Go
don't
home,
leap to
girl.
conclusion. John Patrick Anderson is a regular guy.
Shlomo Ziegler?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You're under arrest. Your days as the freeway flasher are over.
I know what you're thinking, Rose, but you're wrong. And if I can make bail, I'd love to see you tomorrow night.
I don't think so.
May I call you? I get one phone call. Man, I think we both need a hug.
And he was no better on our second date.
You went on a second date with him? Wow.
I can't believe my pussycat's been out with that guy for 3 hours. I'm getting worried. Maybe I should call the police.
The
He's
police?
probably okay.
I thought it was only for
Oh, it's after
her.
midnight. She must be having a good time.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't you remember a date you and I had a few years back?
How could you do this to me, Blanche? You knew I wanted to spend tonight alone.
Rose, nobody who says they want to be alone on New Year's Eve ever really means it.
I did.
Well, you're a freak.
Yeah.
Besides, it's bad luck if you don't get kissed at midnight. It sets the tone for the next 365 days. One year, I didn't get kissed at midnight on New Year's Eve. I didn't get lucky till after the Orange Bowl.
Which is when?
Well, if being kissed is all you care about, why didn't you just stay at the Rusty Anchor?
Oh, it was too crowded.
They threw you out again, didn't they?
Rose, isn't there something you want to show Arnie out on the lanai?
Oh, now that you mention it, Blanche, no, there isn't.
Rose, you remember our signal when I want you to leave?
You wouldn't hit me in front of company.
Don't make her.
Come on, Arnie. I want to show you the answer to a riddle.
You don't drink, you don't gamble, you don't dance. My God, what are you, a priest?
Yes.
Oh.
So, where are you guys from? I think I detected an accent.
What does it matter? Life is just one bottomless pit of muck and despair.
Oh gosh.
Let me guess, New Jersey?
I recently lost my beloved wife. She's gone. And it's on nights like this when it really hits me.
Aww.
Arnie, I'm so sorry. You know, it's moments like this that it helps to know that time heals all.
You know what else works? A good back rub.
A back rub?
So I left the priesthood 4 months ago.
Yeah. So, I guess these last 4 months have just been one big party, huh?
Well, I haven't been to any discotheques yet, if that's what you mean. Actually, my brother Arnie dragged me out tonight. This is my first date. Never been with a woman. Well, not in the biblical sense. Whoops, there I go again. You can take the boy out of the seminary.
Let me get this straight.
He's a virgin, girl.
You've never ever?
Never, ever, ever.
So what we're saying here is...
You would be his first, girl.
You're a virgin?
Yes.
A virgin.
Oh, God.
I can't tell if she's turned on or...
Brings out the artist
Yes,
in
she
me.
is. Okay. She's about to paint a whole canvas with him.
How can I make you feel better?
You know what would make me feel better?
Oh, he's taking advantage.
You could hold me.
Oh, he's taking advantage of you.
Now, how's that?
Better.
Here we go. Your first time should be really special. You need a woman who won't make you nervous.
Damn.
Unrealistic demands on you.
Make him a pony.
A woman who will be tender and kind and gentle. Where the heck is that riding crop?
You know what would make me feel really great?
No, you're not gonna have sex with her.
So, tell me how you're feeling, Bob.
Nervous. Excited. Spiritually confused.
Oh.
How do I start?
Oh, how do we start, Bob? Well, 98 times out of 100, I think the best way to start is with a kiss.
What are the other two?
Baby steps, Bob, baby steps.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you are gross and disgusting, and you make my skin crawl. Well, Arnie thinks I'm going to sleep with him because his wife died.
Hold it. Elsie's not dead. She's at a fat farm in Sarasota.
Yo, Rose keeps getting all these
Listen,
creeps.
Why would you want to have sex with somebody you've only known a few hours?
Ooh. Now she's confusing
Why
him.
can't they understand that sex is no good if it isn't with someone you love?
Rose?
Oh, gosh, she's right. I do feel dirty.
Well, don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Blanche, I'm going home, getting down on my knees and begging for forgiveness.
Yeah, we can do that. Wait. I gotta kiss somebody at midnight.
She's gonna kiss Rose.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
She's gonna kiss Rose.
Don't even think about it.
Gosh, it's getting late. I bet it's after 1 o'clock and Dorothy's not home. I guess Dr. Kagan's turning out to be wonderful.
Or maybe he drugged her and sold her into white slavery.
White slavery.
Either way, I'm glad she's out of the house.
Damn.
Brooklyn, 1948. My friend's son was helping me out around the house. I was expecting Dorothy home from the library any minute.
I finished stacking those crates for you, Mrs. Petrillo.
Thank you, Myron. You're a good kid. In fact, before you go, I'd like to have a little talk with you. Sit.
I'm not going out with your daughter, Mrs. Petrillo.
Oh, damn.
You've got her, Myron. She's spending too much time with this yutz named Zbornak. She has to see what a real date is like.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Petrillo. She's just not my type.
I see. How about Mr. Hamilton? Is he your type?
What time should I pick her up?
Oh, look. My beautiful daughter is home from school. Hello, pussycat. Sam.
It's Stan, Mrs. Petrillo.
Yeah, right. Now find someone who cares.
Ma, we got something really important to tell you.
It can wait. Dorothy, you remember Myron, don't you?
Listen, Ma, we gotta talk now.
So she's gonna say it as she's
Dorothy,
pregnant.
I was wondering if you would do me the honor of going out with me tomorrow night.
Well, what do you say, Dorothy?
I'm pregnant.
This is going to cost a lot more.
Damn.
Deal's off, Myron. You better go.
But what about this?
Hush money.
I'm sorry, Ma. I know I've disappointed you.
How could you let this happen, Dorothy? How could you throw everything away for an hour's worth of passion?
I don't know. It just sort of... What do you mean an hour's worth? It's supposed to take an hour?
And what happens to your dream? You were going to be the first Petrillo to go to college. You were going to be a teacher.
I'm still gonna be a teacher, Ma. This won't change that.
Oh, God, Dorothy, we've got to get you married.
Stan's asked me to marry him.
But who? Who could we get? Who?
The father, Stan.
I told Stan yes.
Did you sign anything?
Ma.
She acts
we have no
so much like
choice.
Dorothy. It's crazy.
My baby is having a baby.
I'm scared.
Look, pussycat, even though it's going to hurt a lot, and I do mean a lot, there's something very special about bringing a new life into this world.
Aww.
And this child's got a lot of love waiting for him right here.
And I hate his name. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna be Dorothy Zbornak.
Yeah.
Come on, pussycat, look on the bright side. At least he's got a full head of hair.
Yeah, that didn't last long.
Wow, Sophia, that was some story.
Yes, it was. Funny, touching, with a surprise twist ending. I wonder if it was true. Oh, damn that stroke.
Well, doesn't anyone want to hear how my date turned
Oh,
out?
honey, was it just terrible?
Oh, sweetheart, you can tell us.
It was wonderful.
Really? Where is Dr. Marvelous? What kind of man doesn't walk a girl to the door?
One who's too exhausted to walk.
Ooh.
Like I am shocked, and I want details.
Me too.
I tell you, the night was just magical. We laughed, we danced, we drank, we cried, we did it all, even I can't tell you. I'm too shy.
Yes, girl. All right, fam. So we just finished watching season 7, episode 7, titled Dateline Miami. So we got to see different dates from different perspective in flashbacks episodes. So we got to see how Rose's first date went when she came from St. Olaf to Miami, and that guy was a creep. Like, he had multiple personalities, multiple identities, and he was an all-around criminal, and he was a deadbeat dad. All of the above. And that was crazy. And then we go to our second set of dates, which was New Year's Eve dates with Blanche and Rose, and they meet these two brothers. One of them claims to have lost his wife. The other is a priest who just left the priesthood. So he's been in the streets for the last 4 months, and he is still a virgin. So, he's very appetizing to Blanche. But the guy that Rose is talking with, he's a whole creep, and he was lying this whole time. Poor Rose, she gets all the creepy guys and all the liars. And so we end up finding out that his wife is fine. She's just gone to fat camp, which is crazy. And I guess he felt like because she's not around, he has the pass to be able to hook up with anybody that pleases him. And he thought that was going to be Rose, but she's not that kind of girl. No, Rose has morals and values. And when it came to the other guy who was gung-ho to sleep with Blanche and experience it all for the first time, then got dissuaded by Rose talking about how sex is not that great if you're not in a relationship or you're not in love with the person, and that, it makes her feel dirty. That made him feel dirty, which kind of turned Blanche on a little bit more, but it didn't work out. And that moment where Blanche was considering kissing Rose for New Year's, I actually thought it was going to happen, because I'm like, knowing Blanche, she was not going to let gender stop her from getting a kiss. And Rose just put a kibosh on that. She's like, no, this is not going to happen. And then we had our final flashback, which was a flashback with Sophia. And I love seeing young Sophia. And that flashback was of her trying to bribe a young man to take Dorothy out. But that same night or that same afternoon is when Dorothy told her that she was pregnant with Stan's baby. And yeah, she was going to be a Zbornak. So, and I love that moment between young Dorothy and Sophia, because again, it just shows us how amazing their relationship is. And also you see how soft and sweet Sophia was prior to her stroke. So again, that's the reason why they love each other so much. And even though she can be mean a little bit sometimes, that's not the mom that Dorothy sees all the time. She sees the mom that she grew up with, who gave her a lot of love and that was always there to support her, which was how Sophia always was until the stroke. So it was nice to see that as well. And then, of course, this whole thing centered around the fact that Dorothy went on a date with a hot doctor. And on top of that, it was a doctor that Blanche actually is attracted to as well. And I think so is Rose. And Blanche has been trying to get his eyes on her, yet he picked Dorothy. And when Dorothy comes back from her date, past 1 a.m., she's saying that she had a great time and a little shenanigans might have happened, yeah, so I'm just happy for her. I'm happy that she's happy. She's been through so many ups and downs with men, especially with Stan, and I don't know where John is. So until John gets back, she can have as much fun as she wants to. And, she might end up finding a husband by the end of this season, I hope. I just want our Dorothy to be happy. I want all of them to be happy, but I feel like Blanche is okay having multiple people. Rose, I feel like she's okay being, Rose has Miles, so we're good. And then when it comes to Dorothy, I still feel like she needs to find her love, and I hope she does. If she does, don't tell me, no spoilers. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, don't forget to MVP. Who's going to be my MVP this episode? I don't even know. You know what? I'm going to give it to Blanche. That whole thing about the sex with the virgin priest, that was amazing. Just for that alone, she deserves to be my MVP. That whole scene, their whole exchange was fun and funny. And then how she reacted at the end with Rose when it came to the countdown for the final kiss of the year, that too. So yeah, it's gonna go to her. She was awesome. She made me laugh. I really enjoyed her, and I enjoyed her fashion in this episode, especially that red dress. Oh, gorgeous. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye for now.